Going live. You're live! Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing Call of Duty Vanguard, the campaign and the multiplayer on the GTX 1050 Ti, 570 and 6050 Super. How are you guys doing? Welcome. So, new Call of Duty, I completely forgot this was coming out. So, yeah, when I saw red dot sights in the multiplayer beta, I lost interest immediately. But I remembered that I have a YouTube channel, so let's cover the game on more affordable GPUs. So let's go into the settings. Hey, Jim76UH, Greg T, Jacob, Roger, Conigtre. You're 41 with bad eyes. 1080p looks good. I agree completely. Yo, Jude Price, Jacob, all of you guys, how are you doing? So this game does not work with my FPS counters with MSI Afterburner. So I'll be using the in-game FPS counter. There's also a VRAM counter, which is pretty useful, since usually Call of Duty games use a lot of VRAM. Hi, Augmented Realism, Cinephilo, George TV, they're Little Sable. So we're doing 1080p. Then, some interesting things. On the quality options, there's dynamic resolution like in Warzone, which is good to have. We're going to be checking that out. Medium textures, apparently the VRAM usage gauge on this one is accurate. Then we're just playing on high settings and see if we can tweak it. So a lot of options, I like seeing this. And then there's one very special option. Fidelity effect, super resolution. We got it. The best option. This is the option that we need. So we're going to be using this quite a bit today. The idea is to get 60 frames. It's a Call of Duty game, after all, so... What up? Let's go into the campaign right away. And we play on regular, because I'm not sweating today. You're going to need low with FSR to make this work, I'm thinking. Yeah, we'll see. The thing is, I'm not too worried. It should be basically 1080p over 30 on high settings, or maybe below 30. But if I wanted something like, I don't know, 60 frames, maybe 720p or 900p. I'm aiming more towards 900p on this one. Yeah, the menu has all the Call of Duties for some reason. That's kinda bothering me. But hey, what can you do? Okay, below 30 already. Not surprised. Okay, it's stabilized. But it's still below 30 frames. We're going to, once we get control of the game, we're going to start tweaking it. So, let's see once we get out of this train. Yeah, I know augmented realism. But the VRAM gauge on this one appears to be accurate. So we'll see. We'll see once we get full control. I'm guessing VRAM will be an issue, but there's a VRAM counter now in the menu. It's smart advertisement? What do you mean? Okay, I'm in control. I think. Yeah, I am. Okay, let's try fix the performance. So, we pause the game, settings, and let's see which option helps us the most. Hey, Dark Master, yeah, cinematic experience goes first. So, let's lower the particle resolution, since there's a lot of particles on screen. Let's see, we apply, we jump from 20 frames, okay, to 25. Particle resolution is important. Particle quality level, let's see on very low what happens. 25. Okay, stays the same. Let's keep it on medium. Shader quality. Let's see if this one does anything. We jump from 25. Okay, 26. Nothing major. Tessellation shouldn't make much of a difference, but hey, let's try. From 25 all the way up to 25. We keep it the same. Level of detail range short. We jump from 25 to nothing. Nearby level of detail maybe. Also guys, I do this each time my new game releases. I go one option at a time to see which one makes a difference. This is my cup of tea. Let's keep it like that. Color draw distance 25. Still 25. Volumetrics. Okay, this one should make a difference. Let's see. Okay, 1 frame. Wow. Screen space shadows. This should make a difference. The screen space shadows. Lock on only. I like that they now have a separate option for the screen space shadows. Although, okay, 1 frame more. I should be lowering in groups, I think. The thing that always makes me doubt is the cache sun shadows. This usually uses a lot of video memory. So let's try lowering that. Okay, it didn't help in this case. Spot shadows. Whoa, I freaked up. Okay, I think that helped, actually. So lowering the... where is it? Jesus. Okay, nothing changed. What the hell? Alright, 1 sec. Screen space shadows off. I was right here. Okay, spot cache size. That makes us go from 30. It was dropping frames, but it seems that without the cache sun shadows and spot shadows, it was okay. So probably VRAM limitation, like you guys were saying. So particle lighting. Let's see this one. Okay, 1 more frame. Let's keep it on high. Ambient occlusion. This on Warzone is basically you get ambient occlusion only for the dynamic objects, only for the static objects, or for both. I usually keep it for the static objects because there's a lot of them and it's more noticeable than on the dynamic ones. And we also have a separate quality option. So you can turn it off or lower the quality. Let's keep it like this on low. So we get the very minimum ambient occlusion. The reflections. This is usually a big one. And it does almost nothing. Let's see it on medium. Let's keep it on medium. And on the NTLs in front, on this time around we got no 1x. SMAA 1x is not present. But this one is usually a big performance hit on Modern Warfare, so let's try that out. 32, and if I enable it, what happens? Okay, in this one it doesn't change performance at all. And my VRAM usage target is 90%. So, what I'm doing now, let's see if this is 30 frames. This is basically what? Oh, the shadows. I forgot about the shadows. Let's see what happens if I lower it to very low. 32. Okay, doesn't matter. Shadow cascades. Well, for the sun shadows, there's not a sun on this one, so yeah. Okay, so the most important options so far are cache sun shadows and spot shadows. If you're low on VRAM, use this. Then spot shadow quality. Let's see if this matters at all. Okay, it doesn't. So this mixed with ambient occlusion should do the job to get the most frames out of it, because lowering the other things did nothing, basically. But there's a lot of options. So again, we're going to test this out. It's basically a mix between high, medium, and low. Kind of weird. Never saw that before. So let's call this mid-high with low cache shadows and particles. Shadows, low particles. And that should do. It's a mix between medium and high, basically. Which is interesting, actually. There's a lot of tweakability. So let's see how it runs like this. And we start touching the FSR things. Still those some drops. And thank you so much, 191 Desperado, for the $3.99 US donation. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it a lot. He's showing some coffee cup. Well, I have mine right here. So thank you. Although here the frame rate is still below 30. So I'm going to, yeah, just put everything on medium. I'm not going to take any more chances now. So a mix between medium and low. I think that should do. Yeah, the level of detail stays on high because it's either high or low. And the volumetrics will be on medium. So medium, yeah, medium to low. That should do. Yeah, okay. And for some reason this is not enabled. What the hell? Yeah, so I think the options menu has some issues. Some things are not applying when I'm changing them. Something is off. Okay. So medium to low. Whoa, wrong button. So mid-low. But the low cast shadows is super important, guys. Make sure to lower that if you have less than 6 gigs of VRAM. Anyway, let's continue.
Who's going first? No, man, you have a go.
Although there's a lot of particles on this one, so... And man, the FOV, so low. Oh, wrong button. Oh no, I hit my friends. Interesting VRAM tracking in game options. Yeah, although I don't think it's 100% accurate so far.
Think we can pull this off?
Because lowering the cast shadows help quite a bit. We get like 10 frames more. Okay, this seems to be 30 frames so far. Just a prank, bro. What do you mean? Should run on a 1063 gigs with these settings. Yeah, agreed. Why E is the grenade? What the hell? Hang on, I'm going to change the grenade button because being E just triggers me. Hang on. Key bindings, where are you? So many options, Jesus. Gameplay. Hang on, there's too many options for me. Too many. Wow, I've never seen rain like this in a game. Yeah, it looks good, actually, the rain. Oh, combat keybinds. There we go. Grenade. G. Yeah, no, gestures. I don't care about gestures, so... Okay. Much better. This is real annoying that they are forcing people to throw older cards, and 1050 Ti is not that old. Not that old, it's like 4 or 5 years old, I think. Okay, my bad. Yeah, this level looks pretty good so far. Maybe it's because it's very dark and it's rainy, so that gives you the high fidelity graphics view. Okay, he doesn't care I'm behind him. Hell yeah. He doesn't care.
We're done sneaking now.
Now it's gonna get interesting.
1050 Ti isn't priced like an old card though. Yeah, agreed. That's ridiculous. I mean, in my country at least, now with 1050 Ti, if you want to buy one brand new, you get a... You can buy a 1650 for the same price. It's ridiculous. So yeah.
Bloody oath! Save some for us, Novak.
Oh. Behind me. This TG. Alright. I think it's time to check out FSR. Let's try FSR. I've seen enough. Let's do FSR. This is the reason you guys are here. And why is anti-aliasing disabled? What the hell? I enabled it. Something is off with the options menu, definitely. Let me see if that works. Yeah, it's disabled. Yeah, something is not right there. Let's see. Yeah, it turns itself off. Okay. Gotcha. What about now? I hate when graphic options are broken. Anyway, let's do fidelity effects, shall we? Let's do ultra quality. So now ultra quality FSR. Which is always the saving grace of budget gamers.
Great mission.
Looks like like we're doing this the hard way. Get on the other train and blank those crowds.
Okay, this is much better. Way smoother. So if you want to play at 30 frames, well, you can do it with this configuration. Native resolution was pretty bad. Although, how are the base consoles running this at 60? That's kind of the question. 0 gigabytes, no PC. Yeah. You can have 0 gigabytes of VRAM. The thing is, will games run?
Heads up! We got trucks!
What the? I cannot see anything. Cold War looks better than this. I mean, on the multiplayer, I can agree with that. I still think that Modern Warfare looks better than Cold War on this game. I'm pretty hyped for Modern Warfare 2, if that ever happens. That would be interesting. Modern Warfare 2. Story repeats itself. Yeah, this level looks pretty good, without a doubt. But usually when there are wet surfaces, games already look pretty good.
Jerry's are on that train. Crowds in the train.
Let's see if the next level is anything like this. Oh, okay. I mean, maybe this is the level that is the most demanding. Who knows? Modern Warfare's been Modern Warfare for the last 15 years. Yeah, it should be called Actual Warfare. Call of Duty Actual Warfare. Okay, that was an enemy, good. Yeah, but I think this will be the 30 frames per second configuration. I want to now try lowest settings. Let's see if it makes any difference whatsoever. Let's go for the lowest, absolute lowest, bottom of the barrel. Also, I love that in the lowest setting, the render resolution is locked at 66%. Huh. Oh, never mind. I think this is due to the FSR thing. There we go. Let's go native resolution, lowest settings. So absolute lowest. No anti-aliasing, we don't need that. And as you can see, even on the lowest settings, FSR disabled by the way, still cannot get 60s. It's not so far out of 30, like we thought before, so settings don't seem to matter that much. I mean, everything is on the lowest right now. And I mean, I still drop frames. I mean, the difference between high and low on this one, medium to high, and low, is like, what, 5 frames? There is not a lot of tweakability. Not a lot of scalability, better said. So yeah, maybe it's this level that has a lot of particles and stuff, but yeah, that kind of sucks. Now the 1050 Ti is pretty weak in comparison to other GPUs, but we can still play the game at 30 frames if we want to.
These tracks are gonna split. Of course they are.
Did you get a haircut? Yes, thanks man. Yeah, yesterday. I had a job interview today, so I needed a haircut. Just to look a little bit more professional. This game doesn't work with Reva Tuner? No, unfortunately not. Call of Duty no longer work with Reva Tuner due to the anti-cheat, I think. So yeah, unfortunately no. No Reva Tuner for this one. Okay. So our last resort is resolution. What we're going to do is medium textures, high anisotropic, particles on medium, particle resolution on low, bullet sprays and impacts on, shader quality, let's keep that on. Yeah, this shouldn't do much really, at least in this game, doesn't seem to. Tessellation on, level of detail, standard, then the rest of this on high, the draw distance. The volumetrics, we keep them on low, the screen space shadows only on the local shadows, so stuff close to you. Shadow map resolution on medium, shadow cascades, I'll keep that on low. This, we disable cache sand shadows and spot shadows. Spot cache size on very low. Spot shadow quality, we keep this on low. Particle lighting on medium. Ambient occlusion only on static objects. And the GTAO quality on medium. Reflections on medium as well, to have something there on the screen. Anti-aliasing doesn't seem to be working, this option, not sure why. Let me see if that works. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem to. Still disabled for some reason. I don't know. I'm doing the 1050 Ti right now, and we do fidelity effects on ultra quality. So if you want to play as close as possible to 1080p, well, this is how. Ultra quality, mid-high, shadow cache on low, and spot shadows. So yeah, everything that has to do with shadow cache is lowered or disabled. We have ultra quality. I'm basically a mix between high, medium, low. It's kind of all over the place. So let's see if we can stay over 30 with this. Okay. But it's super weird that I cannot enable anti-aliasing. That option usually works right out of the box. And as you can see, this is how you get 30s, at least in the first level. Let's see if the next level is super demanding. Maybe this is a one-off on the first level. So yeah, I wish they continue Call of Duty Modern Warfare next year. Probably. I think the next one is a Modern Warfare, yeah. But I'm usually into Call of Duty for the campaign. I like playing the multiplayer a little, but I mean, it wears off super quick. I've been playing Call of Duty since I was born, basically. I think I started on Call of Duty 2 a while back. I was playing on PS1 Medal of Honor, and then Call of Duty once I got a PC. I played that, but after Call of Duty 4, I don't know. I started losing interest. I mean, if you make one each year, it's going to get old super quick. Yeah, new COD games are refreshingly original. Hell yeah, they are. They are so original. I don't remember what was up 2 CODs away, 2 CODs before. I mean, I forgot about Call of Duty Ghosts, World War II. I forgot those games. They just meshed together like they were the same game. I tend to forget them. I mean, I even forgot about Cold War. And I played that a year ago. It's kind of ridiculous. Forza Horizon 5, once it releases on Tuesday, I'm not buying the premium edition to play it early. I'd rather just get the Game Pass version. World War II was kind of weird, yeah. I like that I had to heal myself in World War II. That's the only thing I remember. I got to request ammo for my teammates and all that was interesting. Okay, there we go. We jumped out. Xbox One S was almost like next gen compared to base Xbox One. Yeah, true. A lot of GPU power there. Yeah, it's World War II, but it's kind of weird because there are red dot sites. There's things that shouldn't be there. So yeah, the first Modern Warfare was super. Yeah, I loved it as well. It was revolutionary. What do you think about the new Wolfenstein games? What do you mean the new ones? You mean the one with the sisters and all Blazkowicz? I like Wolfenstein. New Order and 2 were pretty good, in my opinion.
What's the bloody story?
We don't quite know.
You mean the
Yeah, if the frame time is stable, hell yeah, I'm playing this like this.
All we have
Single player, I don't usually mind. Although on multiplayer, well, that's another story. What do you think about Elden Ring? I haven't watched the gameplay yet, but everybody's saying that it's amazing, so we'll see. It's been a long time, remember me? No. Well, yeah, actually, you changed your profile picture. I remember your name.
If this is so important, why did they not send an army?
They did.
I wish I could skip this, but I cannot.
Mate, we're not
My
from
favorite
the
is
same
Return to
army.
Castle
No, we're not even
Wolfenstein.
from the same
Whoa,
continent.
I haven't played that one. I mean, I remember the name, but I never played it.
Why were we chosen?
How many gigabytes is Vanguard? I think it was 20 something gigs. I was surprised.
Fast and get away clean.
Why is this game so dark? Because it's nighttime. Let me increase the brightness for you guys. Brightness, there you are. Okay. This should be significantly better.
Too slow.
Oh no, it's too gray. Never mind. It was too gray.
Which is right.
Yeah, this is too gray, but maybe in the video it looks better.
And out with
Let me
those
know.
papers before they know it. Do we understand the plan?
Okay, here we go.
They die.
In PS3 they made Battlefield 4 dark to hide bad graphics. Yeah, I mean usually if you put nighttime, rain and reflections, that means that your entire budget is on that.
Just across these tracks.
You gotta be faithful to that. I mean, remember Batman Arkham Knight? That was raining at nighttime all the time, and that made the game look amazing. But it was because when you put reflections and rain in a video game, it will always look more realistic. It's like the the GTA Ultra Graphics mods that is just wet roads. Good thing I wasn't the one killing the dog. I don't want to kill the dog. Oh, okay, I didn't one hit. Are you kidding me? Mucha lluvia. Yeah, that's why Arkham Knight looks so good. Yeah,
Let's get those papers
agreed.
before Jerry's any wiser.
I'll cover you from this.
Okay, let's try and get 60 frames, shall we? Before the dogs kill us again. So, I'm probably trying 900p. Just to see if that makes any difference. It probably will. Okay, 40s. Okay, so 900p is into the 40s. So not 60. And this is with ultra quality FSR. So if I disable FSR... Okay, it's going to be 30. So if you want 30 frames, you can do 900p with these settings. A mix between medium, high and low. But if you want 60s, I don't know how to do it really. Maybe 720p? Oh no. Not 720. Okay, 720p. And let's use ultra quality FSR. I think we're going to need it, at least in this level. We're going to need it. So... Okay, 720p, ultra quality FSR. Yeah, still not 60s. Not sure if this is CPU bound. Hang on, let me check something super quick. Maybe we're CPU limited. Task manager. Okay, 1 second. So if we are GPU limited, the GPU should be maxed out. Let's find out. Okay, this is not showing anything. Huh, that's weird. Yeah, although the CPU usage is not high, like, at all. So, oh well. Let's lower the settings even further. Let's put performance FSR at 720p. Yeah, no, it's still not enough. That's weird. Yeah, there's a bottleneck somewhere. Definitely. So what I'm going to do... Let's restart the game, just in case. We might be missing something here. Let me try lowest settings super quick. Okay, on the lowest settings, 720p is fine. So let's restart the game, just in case. So 720p lowest. What's the way to go there? But again, I'm guessing the multiplayer runs better. That's why I'm doing it after this. Although on the multiplayer, I'm doing 60s. Yeah, that dog destroyed me. Completely wrecked. Although I remember in Call of Duty 4, if a dog got you, you had like a split second to press melee and you break the dog's neck. That was insane. I remember that blew my mind in a bad way. Restarting sometimes works. I tried that with Days Gone. Yeah, I mean on Call of Duty, the thing is they preload the shaders. Sometimes that doesn't work. I did it multiple times just to be sure. So yeah, this is a new game. I mean, I forgot it existed really. I mean, there's a new Call of Duty each year, but this is the first time I heard nothing about the new Call of Duty after the beta was done. It's like nobody cared. It was hilarious. We need Super Mario Remake with RTX. There's probably something like that going on already. COD, Call of Dogs. And the new fish AI.
The entrance is past the rail yard, just across these tracks.
Okay, yeah. No, it wasn't a thing of restarting. So I'm at 720p lowest. Yeah, lowest of the lowest. Let's see if I disable this. Okay, now the anti-aliasing is working. That's weird. It wasn't working before. Okay. So 720p lowest. This is only to see if we can actually get 60s with this computer. So 720p lowest settings. So as you can see, everything on the lowest, like that. And on the display we got 720p. Rusty pepperonis, yeah, basically. Although now we're getting 60 frames, so...
I'll cover you from this boxcar.
No, dog! Not me, dog. So yeah, 720p lowest for 60 frames, at least on the campaign. We'll see the multiplayer later on today. Sorry, dog. Have you tested the Xboxes? No, I'm not doing Xbox on this one. I'd rather not buy the game twice, honestly. But if I get the chance, I'll check it out. So yeah, it's manageable. Not the best, but it's okay. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's a 1050 Ti. I wasn't expecting much, really. What will be interesting will be the 750 Ti, actually. Look at that VRAM usage. It's below 2 gigabytes. The 750 Ti will be interesting. Okay, no review key this time around. No, I don't have a account at Activision, so yeah, usually I cannot afford buying games twice. That's kind of too much. Let's do 1080p lowest, and let's see what happens. So lowest settings, 1080p. And let me double check if the anti-aliasing works. Okay, now on lowest settings 1080p, we're at over 40 frames. We weren't able to get 30 consistently before. Oh, scope. Hell yeah. See, this scope is weird. This is a World War II game. Okay. I'm going to try dynamic resolution then. Let's put first ultra quality FSR. Okay, that works. Let me see if anti-aliasing does anything this time around. No, it still doesn't work. What the hell? Can I mix dynamic resolution with FSR? No, probably not. I might break something. Yeah, no, it doesn't work with it. Anyway. So, ultra quality FSR. So maybe it's not that bad after all. Rip that comment? Which comment? No, in a separate stream we're doing 750 Ti. Okay, now it's fine. Yeah, maybe there was a setting that needed a game restart. Now it seems to be fine. Anti-aliasing is kinda increase the resolution or sharpness. Yeah, it does help a lot.
Almost there. Keep going.
At 1080p lowest, it's working surprisingly well, actually.
Novak, take out that sniper!
Move it!
Everyone inside!
Hello man, best GPUs RTX 2060 or 2070? The 2070 is faster. Then it all depends on you. Which one you can afford. At least at the moment, with this GPU market thing, the best GPU is the one that you can buy. Basically. Dogs incoming. The one hit kill bastards. Yeah, these settings are good. High textures. No, textures, I'm not touching them right now. I mean, I wanna try optimal settings, but the game doesn't seem to care sometimes when I change options. Call PETA. Yeah, I will. They are right on the line, listening to me. I'm reporting it right away.
Look for the command room.
More VRAM, bigger bus, more affordable. Better results in performance than 3070. You mean the 6700 XT?
Jackson, get the door.
Okay, let's go. Open the door.
We missed a hell of a party.
With FSR it's very acceptable. Yeah, I agree.
Phoenix.
Although, I think the rainy part at the beginning was way worse.
Moving their stash onto a sub. See that lot lugging
Yeah, see that? When I see through the glass,
that is what
it gets drops into the 30s. Although it's a cinematic, to say it in some way. So let me increase those textures to medium. Doesn't seem to matter that much, really. The VRAM usage, as you can see now, it's increasing. But the textures are way better. I mean, look at those textures now.
Wait.
I like that I can change textures in real time. That's pretty neat.
Whatever's in those papers is the best kept secret in the Third Reich. And the crowd's
Yeah, although those shadows... Let's try tweaking it right now. Now that we're here. The particles, I'm not touching them. Bullet impacts, yes. I mean, it's the most basic option. Tessellation, we put on nearby only, although in Modern Warfare it didn't make much of a difference at all. And then the level of detail, I don't know. Usually shadows kills performance, but on this one I'm going to put everything on low. With that in mind. I hate when they just put low and high. Give me at least 3 options. Anyway. Let's see, medium to low. Let's see if this is enough now. So mid-low. With ultra quality FSR.
end of nowhere.
So what?
It makes no sense. It's like
Yeah,
leaving
it
the
didn't
crown
change
jewels
much.
on the floor.
Although that shadow in his face is pretty low resolution, but that's fine.
The entire German army should be guarding this place.
The spot shadows are on low quality, so...
We're not the only ones who don't know what.
Does it look blurry with FSR? Yeah, a little bit blurrier, but I think with the performance increase...
The ones in charge of this secret.
But what I'm talking about the visuals, this is probably due to the low quality spot shadows. But if you look at the characters into the distance,
dangerous.
look at those grainy shadows on the characters' faces. Ugh. Hang on, let me try and fix that. That's probably the spot shadows. Spot shadow cache size. Here, spot shadow quality. Let's try high. Spot shadows. Okay, that fixes the problem. It was that.
Are about to piss off out of Germany.
You three, take the catwalk
So,
and
yeah.
make your bloody noise.
Anyway.
Buy us time. Webb, Novak, you're with me. We'll take the boat.
Yeah, it looks like freckles.
Let's go.
But as you can see now, yeah, I had to restart the game. There was something there with the options. So 1080p medium to low, I think it's fine. It's 30 to 50, depending on what's going on. And with ultra quality FSR, it's a little bit below 900p, but visually I think it's good. The game already looks pretty soft, so no big deal.
Cover you from the catwalk.
And look for a way out of this trouble. Don't
Xbox
shoot
Series
until
S
we
settings,
leave without you.
still present but way better. Yeah, less obvious, without a doubt.
Novak's taking the lead.
Let's get that crate.
Okay, whoa. I like that gore, not gonna lie. That gore was satisfying. And they even go prone. I mean, I usually play Call of Duty for the campaign. So I'm probably going to finish this one just because it's a Call of Duty campaign. I don't need to think much. Oh, there's also blind fire. Blind fire sniper rifle. 40 to 60 is way more than playable for me in single player. I agree, same. Is that guy dead? Yeah, he's dead. Love from neighbor Pakistan. Well, love from Uruguay, mister. And I'm going to get that flag out of the way because, you know, YouTube is a little bit sensitive sometimes.
At least there's not a minefield this time.
To historic references. He's just sleeping? Who's sleeping? How about a collab with Lowspec Gamer? No, Lowspec Gamer is too big for doing a collab with me. And we do not do the same thing. I'm more into the middle. He's super low end. I'm more middle ground. And then you got Linus that is super high end. Like most tech channels out there. I'm more of an in-between. Whoa. I die super quickly. Jesus. This game is so expensive here in Brazil. Yeah, in Uruguay as well. Super expensive. Anyway. Let's go 900p now. I think FSR is necessary on this one. At least for this card. Let's try dynamic resolution. I don't think it will work with FSR on, but I might be surprised. Yeah, let's disable FSR and try dynamic resolution. No, it doesn't seem to be working. I'm too far away from 60 to dynamic resolution my way through it. What the hell? It turned it off! This menu is pissing me off. It's not doing what I want. I put things in the menu and sometimes, yeah, it's not applying. What the hell? Maybe I need to limit my frame rate to 60? It's kinda weird. That shouldn't happen. Yeah, some things seem to be broken in the menu. Yeah, dynamic resolution is not even working. For some reason. Yeah, no. It's not doing anything. Yeah, I don't know. Some options are broken, guys. It seems. I'm hitting the apply button, yeah. It's down here. You cannot see it. Let me show you. The apply settings button is here. So I apply. Then I go back to the menu. And it's disabled. So I think it's broken. That's weird. In Warzone it works pretty well, actually, with dynamic resolution. So yeah. Of course I'll test Elden Ring when it releases. I'm not going to be away from that one. Yep, they messed up. Anyway, whatever. Let's try getting 60 frames. I'm guessing this at 720p should do 60s. But with 900p and FSR, it should do the job, I'm guessing. So FSR on ultra quality on 900p. Okay, this might do it. So 900p, mid-low, ultra quality FSR. So we got medium textures, well, everything like you see here. I'm not going to say one by one, there's too many options. So we keep it like this. Cache Sun shadows and spot shadows. Not sure if that makes any difference. I've been trying it. It should make the game faster, but it seems to be using a lot of VRAM. Although here... Okay, never mind. You should enable that. So unlimited frame rate. Okay, there we go. So yeah, the cache sun shadows and spot shadows seems to be good. The thing is, the spot cache size, keep it on low. This is super important. This uses a lot of VRAM. I think this is what killed my performance on the beginning. Because if I turn this off, I lose some frames. I lose like 4 frames. That's kind of weird. So yeah, experiment with this too. Sometimes they increase performance, sometimes not so much, but the spot cache size, this is super important. Make sure to keep this on low. It uses a lot of VRAM, this one. So yeah, let's see if I increase it to high, what happens. Let's see if I break the game. Okay, now it doesn't break the game for some reason. But the cache size fixed the performance for me before, so... And I don't trust this options menu, let's be honest. I changed my VRAM usage target and it doesn't apply. The game doesn't care about what I do in the options menu sometimes. Okay. Now the game seems to care, so what we're going to do, again, 900p. On quality, we keep it like this. Then local shadows only for screen space shadows. GTAO, so only the static objects have ambient occlusion, which I do as well on Warzone. Medium GTAO quality. Reflections on medium, ultra quality FSR, so it's below 900p. Anti-aliasing, I tried to put Filmic SMAA, but it doesn't do anything. It just doesn't show up. VRAM usage target on 90%. And let's see if my... Yeah, anti-aliasing doesn't want to be enabled for some reason. And this gives you over 60 frames here, it seems. Yeah, 50 to over 60. So yeah, the particles are nothing special, but this is how you get 60s on the 1050 Ti. Just make sure to do 900p. You should be good to go. I wonder how long is the campaign in this game. It's like 5 to 6 hours. It's kinda ridiculously short. So yeah, I already saw that there was a campaign full gameplay on YouTube. Apparently it's 5 to 6 hours. So yeah, pretty disappointed in that front.
There's one in the open. Move! We need to get those papers.
So yeah, I think I found the best settings. 900p medium to low. And 900p with ultra quality. The game looks okay with these settings. You got your shadows, you got your ambient occlusion, you got your reflections. But they need to fix the options menu. Some things are not applying. Like the dynamic resolution doesn't seem to be working at all. Forza 5 when? On Tuesday. I'm not going to buy the gold edition, the premium edition, to play it early. Not worth it. Do you think we'll get Max Payne remastered if GTA Trilogy does well? Maybe. Who knows? That would be nice. This is the guy that killed me before. What the hell was that fall? Okay, anybody else? Do Warzone new map too? Sure, once it shows up. I think I can play it right away, but that will be next week, I think. For me. Because today I'm going to be doing 4 live streams on this game. So yeah, maybe in a few days. Okay, these enemies did not care that I was up here. But definitely I would say these are the best settings. You get pretty smooth numbers so far. Oh, no, don't kill me yet.
We've got to push through. I'm taking the shot.
There we go. RX 570 has 8 gigabytes. It has 4 and 8 gigabyte variants. I have the 4 gigabyte version. So yeah, it depends on which one you purchase.
We're close. Let's move.
Will it run better on multiplayer? That's what I'm going to find out in a minute.
I see them. Watch your fire.
But I think once you find the best settings, at least on the single player, multiplayer should be, well, a lot better. Friendly fire. Oh man, I do not know who's the enemy and who's my friend. I'm completely blind in this game. Yeah, medium to low still looks pretty good. Although I want to see how a place with the sun shadows performs. I'm pretty curious on that one. Oh yeah, shotgun.
Upgrade on that.
At least I like that they keep the imagery from the flags and everything. It's not like a black cross and that's about it.
There's the hat.
They have full display of flags. That's why I'm looking down. I don't want YouTube to think that I'm doing a historically accurate video.
Richard, watch our backs. Go back. You
Okay,
Eyes
there was some broken textures there.
Watch for ricochet.
What did you think of yesterday's Elden Ring gameplay? I haven't watched it. Since it was like 20 to 30 minutes, I wanted to take, once I'm on a break, I'm going to watch it. It's on my watch later list.
Get back. Get back.
But I'm super excited to take a look at it. Some people are saying it's Dark Souls but more open world, with more traversal. I'm all in for that. Sorry I said it, Santiago, what do you say?
It's got to be the command room. Let's get that hatch open.
Yeah, Micha, yeah, sorry about that. What I'm doing is illegal in Germany. But I'm fine that at least they're not hiding it, like it never happened. Okay, how many shots? What the hell?
Get down. Moving.
They took those shots like a truck. Steam Deck attacks. I want a Steam Deck. Imagine playing this on the Steam Deck. I mean, this is over 720p, so on the Steam Deck it will be running pretty good, actually.
Got a safe cracker. Leave you honest, will you? Watch your fire.
Come on, open it up. Until 2018. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know they stopped being illegal in video games.
That can't be good.
No, no tiene opción andar blanc, pero es DirectX 12. For people wondering, this is the X12. There is no other option.
They're back. They're back.
Will you test Forza Horizon 5? Yeah, on Tuesday. I won't pay the premium edition to play it early. I rather wait. And I had Call of Duty to test in the meantime. I mean, today we're doing, after this live stream, a 2GB GPU test on the 1050, the 750 Ti, the 1030. After that, we do this same configuration but on the zombie mode. And after that, we do 2GB of VRAM on zombies mode. Because I don't want to do everything in one sitting. I want to have some breaks in the middle. Yeah. Yeah, Sangit, we know, but some part of Western audiences do not know that.
Get on with it.
Delightful. You think you're British?
A Cambridge man, through and through.
I'm sorry guys, I cannot skip this. I'm stuck in this part.
Ruin a man's evening.
Vanguard has been cracked. No, Call of Duty hasn't been cracked since... Which one? Like 3 Call of Duties ago. So yeah, if you want to play the campaign... Oh, let's try that. Let's try something. Let me disconnect from the internet. Let's see if the game continues. That's why Call of Duties do not get cracked, because they are always online. Let's see. I disconnect my internet on that computer. Let's see what happens. Does the game continue?
In English too.
Let's find out. If it continues, maybe they can crack it, but let's see if it requires a consistent internet connection.
Spricht auch Deutsch.
So yeah, the cable is out. Let's see.
Please.
Maybe it tells me in the menu, hey, you need to be online.
Rhineland accent.
We'll see.
You must be from North.
Yeah, as you can see, this happens when you disconnect from the internet. Man, I thought I was having fun. See, this is why it's terrible to play Call of Duty on PC. You cannot even play the campaign without an internet connection. That's freaking ridiculous. If they ever crack Call of Duty, well, nobody should buy it. Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. Ah, man. They never learn. They never learn. ¿Y eso por qué? ¿Por qué no quieren que nadie lo craquee? Yeah, I'm guessing this is a way to avoid people from cracking the game. Because if someone cracked the game, it's probably to play the single player. If you only play single player, there's little reason to buy it for full price. But still, I'm guessing that's to stop people from doing it. The issue is, at least let me finish the level, for crying out loud. Don't get me out of the game right away like that. That's so stupid. I hate that. On the consoles, that's not an issue. Time to reverse engineer the server side. Yeah, definitely. Okay, I'll take this time to keep the textures on medium. Let me try something else. Let me increase the level of detail. That shouldn't make a huge difference, but who knows? Screen space shadows, yes. Shadow map resolution on low right away. Particle lighting on... Let's keep it on low. There's a lot of particles. And yeah, that should do. And let's see if in the menu the dynamic resolution works. I don't think it will. But let's see. Okay, in the menu it does work. What the hell? What is wrong with this game? Jesus. Sí, igual Alejandro, ni siquiera en Modern Warfare lo craquearon todavía. I love your Mexican language. I didn't understand, but I love it. I speak Spanish, which is not Mexican, it's Spanish, but that's fine. I get it. Let's call this mid-high. Okay, it does definitely run worse. For some reason, some shadows are broken. And let's see the dynamic resolution. It's on. What happens if I turn it off? Okay. It does seem to be working now. Or is it? Okay, now it does work. Ah, this game is so confusing. I don't get it. Yeah, no. This menu is a mess. This options menu doesn't work properly. Something is off. I mean, whatever. At this point, let's see dynamic resolution once more. Yeah, no, still. I mean, it changes something in the background. No, now it's broken again. Yeah, this game doesn't want you to tweak the settings, I think. Something tells me that they don't want me to mess with the settings. Not even the anti-aliasing is working now. What the hell?
Rectangulars.
Do you follow football? No, I'm not a big fan.
Australian.
So this is mid-low, by the way.
Also. You.
So as I was saying, the options menu is weird.
You think you're British?
Yeah, you think FSR is doing that, but I disabled FSR and it didn't work still. Maybe it's because I enabled and disabled it later, but something is not working there. Because I disabled FSR and it still didn't work properly. Juan, estoy usando lo que viene dentro del juego. For the people wondering, I'm seeing the FPS with the in-game FPS counter. So yeah. How do you get early access of games? I send emails to the publishers.
Does the Negro give orders?
And hopefully they can provide one. But sometimes that's not possible. You gotta get lucky in those cases. Did you see the i5 beating the best Ryzen in gaming? I did see it, it was very interesting. Hopefully they keep competing like that. Say it away.
Please.
Emil C. Peralta. I'm waiting for this to finish so we can see the next level.
During the occupation, you saw French soldiers who looked like me carry guns in your streets.
And I cannot skip, unfortunately. I mean, it's a story mode, so I get it, but still. Would be nice to be able to skip this. Because I don't want to spoil it. Maybe it's a VRAM of GPU limit that forces settings on you. Could be. Yeah,
We thrashed you.
maybe. Although, it would tell me if the VRAM is not enough. That's kind of the thing. And the specs are in the description, guys. Forza Horizon 5 is cracked. That's interesting. That's pretty fast. I'm still waiting for the Game Pass version,
I
though.
told you already. Get on with
Qué
it.
bueno, Leon. Sos un capo, bro. Not able to skip story in 2021. Yeah, I don't know.
To sacrifice
That's kind of weird.
yourself
That's all I'm saying.
to be a leader.
Diego, debería irte bien, pero vas a estar un poco limitado. Pero debería funcionar todo
To
bien.
give you what you want.
Only 3 days. Yeah, I can wait 3 days for Forza. I usually like the weekends to not be making videos. Okay. That's a beautiful chair, mister. Can you show it to me closer? Oh, thank you. That's such a nice chair. RX 570 already tested? No, it's coming after this. I'll do the multiplayer super quick and swap to the 570.
Dispose of that. Put the rest in the truck.
What are they talking about? I do not know. I'm not paying attention. I'm talking to you guys. But it was a nice chair, not gonna lie. Okay. The cinematics always super high quality, as usual. Okay, this should be skippable. At least the cutscenes like this, I should be able to skip. I mean, come on. Okay, there we go. At least the cinematics I can skip. That's good. Let's see, what's next? Okay, neat. Finally, something else. I love that I have a chat open up there. I didn't do that. There we go. Okay, finally something else is happening. Okay. Again, nighttime. First impressions graphically are good. At least in the campaign. Whoa. Fire. Oh great, I'm getting shot at. So it's a stealth mission. Interesting. Okay. That's fine. Let's go back to the campaign menu. Let's do multiplayer. So settings, we got on graphics, again 900p. On quality, I tried enabling dynamic resolution, but it cycles back, not sure why. Maybe it's a thing with the options menu or whatever else. Medium textures because we have enough VRAM, which is good. Uses less VRAM than the other titles. Everything like this. I'm not going to talk about each option, but everything like this. Screen space shadows on low. All this like this. The ambient occlusion on medium. Screen space reflection on medium, and fidelity effect super resolution on ultra quality. And the anti-aliasing for some reason turns off itself, so again, not sure if an issue with the game or a bug specifically on my end. So yeah, those are my best settings for this card because you can get 60 frames. So yeah, let's do... I don't know what Western Front is. Okay, whatever. Let's do action, assault. Okay, blitz. I do blitz. Let's see if anybody's playing the game. I'm guessing so, it's release day. ¿Cuánto pesa el juego? Buena pregunta. While I'm waiting, let's see how much the game size is. Which I don't remember where it's installed. Oh, here, showing Explorer. Call of Duty Vanguard is 47 gigabytes, so it's basically a Warzone update. So, below 50 gigabytes on a Call of Duty game, that's weird. But it's appreciated. Maybe they learned how to do compression this time. Okay, I'm playing against people with controllers. Let's go. This should run better than the single player, let's be honest.
Team deathmatch. Eradicate all
Okay,
threats.
runs similar to the single player.
No turning back now.
And I see that the sights are smaller than on the beta. Definitely, I can see that the game looks better than the beta. At least a little bit better. It doesn't look that grey like it did before. But yeah, I feel like I played this a million times already. So yeah. FOB slider? Yeah, there is. Let me show you. Where's my FOB slider? Probably an interface. No, on graphics. There you go. From 60 to 120 of FOB. I like to have it at 90, 95. Personal preference, of course, but it goes from 60 to 120. Oh, that's an enemy. What the hell? This is the smallest map in the world, I think. Yeah. A 1080 no tira, a 60 FPS no, pero 30 sí. Again guys, this is the best settings to play at 60 frames, even on the campaign, but if you want better graphics, go for 1080p, medium to low, and you should be okay. But this is the smallest map ever. What a disappointment. Maybe because I put Blitz. I don't know. You're playing a 1440p monitor? No, I'm actually playing on a 4K monitor. I still don't know how people can play Call of Duty every year. Well, it's like playing FIFA every year. At least there's a different place. What is this? This is new. Yeah, I feel like I'm playing Overwatch now. Voting for the best for the best player. Oh yes, I remember the best player of the match. Let's try that again. Let's try a bigger match. It's squads. Domination. I'm kinda lost on this one. Yeah, it seems to be small stuff only. Small levels. I wish they brought back Ground War. Yeah, I thought there was going to be Ground War or a bigger... I mean, they already have something like that with Warzone, but still. Sí, Gonzalo, por supuesto. Millions of people play CSGO since 2012. Well, but at least CSGO is the same game from back then. They just updated it. Here you have to pay $60 each year. I wish they kept the multiplayer to Modern Warfare and then just updated that. That would be insane. It's like what they are doing with Warzone, but with Team Deathmatch. I would love that on Call of Duty. I think that's the next step. At least sell me the campaign separately. I don't mind. Only play the campaign, give the multiplayer free to play, and that should do.
Baker is overrun.
Let's try that again.
Dig in and hold the objective. Time to get lean and
Okay,
mean.
yeah, over 60. So it runs similar to the single player. The thing is, the very first single player campaign level runs a lot worse because of the heavy rain going on.
Throwing grenade.
So yeah, I think I've seen enough. And I like that there's gore in this game. At least that they got right. When there's an explosion, I miss limbs. Okay, already cheaters. You were shooting the ground, I saw you.
They're taking.
Okay, done. Yeah, I gotta switch cards. Let's go back to the campaign though. I want to double check something super quick. I want to see in the very first level if it still drops frames at the very beginning with the heavy rain, and after that we are swapping GPU to the 570. I think the 570 will do 1080p with ultra quality FSR just fine.
Nazi Germany.
Or on this one, if you want 60 frames, 900p medium to low, FSR and ultra quality, and boom, 60 frames.
To retrieve files on the top.
And thank you so much to Asado Lover for becoming an awesome supporter 2.0. Thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel directly. I hope you enjoyed the icon next to your name and the emojis, which I have to update, I always forget. ¿Cómo andás? Asado Lover, muchas gracias. Sé que hablas español, si pusiste asado, tenés que ser alguien que habla español, no hay dudas. Muchas gracias, se agradece. They can avoid people cracking their game, but not avoid cheaters in multiplayer. Okay, the very first level is into the 50s, so it drops some frames, but nothing major. I think it's fine.
Hell of a world. Who's up for saving it?
So yeah. Yeah, still drops sometimes. Let's see once I start shooting. Can you switch from Vanguard to Warzone without a restart? I don't know, probably. Yeah, at least the first level looks pretty good with the rain and everything. Okay. Yeah, not bad. This is definitely the best settings in my opinion. Yeah, no doubt about it.
Who's going first?
This is the way to play the game, at least for me in this card. Some drops into the 40s, but nothing major. So yeah, again, best settings, 900p, ultra quality FSR, medium to low settings, and that's about it. Does it run better than Warzone? I don't remember really, I think so. But Warzone is a huge map, this is smaller maps. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, and if you want the 30 frames experience, just disable FSR, keep the settings the same, and go 1080p. Like this. So if you do 1080p and no FSR with these settings, again no FSR, you can be into the 30 frames per second department, so you get a higher resolution. You get reflections, shadows, you get everything that you need, but you play at 30 frames per second. Maybe for the single player you'd rather play at a higher resolution like this. And same for the multiplayer. So yeah. Yeah, I should put a cinematic emoji, without a doubt. Yeah. What is wrong with me, right? ¿Habla en portugués? No, pero entiendo un poco. So let's swap GPUs. I'm doing the 1650 Super, so I don't have to delete the drivers twice. So one sec. Swapping GPUs. I don't know why I removed my headset. So 1050 Ti to the side, 1650 Super in. And this one won't take long really, it will be a quick swap. So 1650 Super, after that the 570, and we're going to swap to the 2GB cards after that. 1050 Ti is more popular and always in stock, so it's okay. Don't worry. And my monitor is on the way. If it can't reach 60 in places, and it's only in 30, it's okay, but if it's dropping, it's terrible. Yeah, it's fine. It's doing okay. I mean, with FSR on 900p, medium to low settings, basically 60 frames. You can lock it if you want. But then, if you want 30 frames, 1080p, no FSR, and you're good to go. 570 might be like 750 Ti a few years from now. We don't know yet. Yeah. ¿Para cuándo un directo en español? Y... no sé, señor, no lo sé. 1050 Ti, 1080p low. It wasn't 60 frames, so no. It was more into the 40s on 1080p low, so why lower to low? Anyway, let's go back. So here we go, let's open the game. And on this one I'm guessing 1080p high should be okay, but let's find out. We're going to start with high. I have high hopes for high. So yeah, should be okay. DX12 only, yeah, since, well, I think Modern Warfare was DX12 only as well. I thought the cracked Forza Horizon 5 was a joke, but it's for real. Yeah, it's real. It's not a joke. The game is it's cracked before it's officially released. So yeah, that's hilarious. Oh, I have to compile the shaders first, so I gotta wait a little bit. And you're wasting so much time on 1050 Ti? No, it's not wasting time. I'm learning how the game works. That's why it takes so long on the 1050 Ti. So, yeah. It's a thing of investigating. I cannot just go and throw random stuff and finish quickly. I need to understand why things are happening in order to tweak the game correctly. So, I might swap to using the 1650 Super first in the future. But yeah. Hang on. So, sorry for that. Let's do 1080p high settings. So we put it on high. We put the textures on medium, so VRAM is not an issue. And what else? Well, the particle resolution, let's keep everything on high and we tweak it later. The only thing I'm lowering, because I know it's an issue on 4GB cards, is where is it? The spot cache size. I'll keep that on low. And the rest on high, basically. Because I trust this GPU to do it. Okay, that should do. Girlfriend texted you? No. Well, yes, but no, it's somebody else. It's not my girlfriend. It's someone that is buying some laptop RAM from me. I had a broken laptop and I said, oh, okay, I can sell it in parts. And boom. Somebody wanted to buy some RAM. Some sodium RAM. Oh. Okay. Now I'm waiting for the shaders to compile. So, 1 sec, compiling shaders. I'll just show you. Compiling shaders to optimize performance. More games should do this, really. Great practice. There we go. Polaris is too buggy with the last drivers from AMD. I don't know. Maybe. Will I get above 90 frames on 1660 and Ryzen 5 3600? Yeah, it should be fine. Should be pretty easy. I wonder what does the Filmic mean? Filmic SMAA? I never knew what it meant, really. I always lower the Filmic strength to the lowest. Did you try Forza? Not yet. I'm waiting for the release time. It releases in a few days on Game Pass. I'll put the fingers on the bar to see if it's loading. Yeah, let's put the cursor there. Everybody did this at some point to see if it's advancing. The thing is, when it starts with this bar, it kinda goes slowly, 1% at a time. But after a few minutes it goes directly to 90%. It's kinda ridiculous. Why put a bar if it's not working correctly? Yeah, Forza got cracked before launch. Hilarious. Yeah. I cannot believe that. But hey, what can you do? At least it's on Game Pass, so it doesn't bother me. Shader compilation, 100% CPU. Exactly. If you have a faster CPU, it should compile way faster. But this is 4 cores, 8 threads. I wouldn't have a driving. I was reading chat and got confused. I wouldn't have a faster CPU than this on this graphics cards. Would be kind of a waste. Do you like driving games? Yeah. Forza Horizon 3 and 4, I love those. I was more of a Need for Speed player myself. But the thing with Need for Speed is that it lost its charm. After Underground 2 and Carbon, I lost interest, really. But I like Forza Horizon 3 and 4. So Forza Horizon 5 is probably right up my alley. Do you know about Far Cry 6 low res texture bug? Yeah, I saw that pretty easily on the... While I was playing the game on day 1. I love Burnout series. Yeah, Burnout is also good. I played mostly on the PS2, and then I played a lot of Burnout Paradise. But Burnout Paradise is a different thing, in my opinion. Okay, 8% is going faster now. Please go to 100%. Most Wanted is good. Yeah, Most Wanted, I forgot about that one. They tried to remake that one and it ended up feeling more like a Burnout game without the destruction. Yeah, Burnout Paradise Remastered, I liked it. Although it didn't seem like a huge upgrade over the original. I like that they had better ambient occlusion though. That was a good inclusion. I see a man of culture. Oh, so you're a man of culture as well. Least Wanted. Hell yeah. Need for Speed Least Wanted. That's a good name. Need for Speed Ground instead of Underground. See what I did there? Need for Speed Overground. Hang on. So yeah, Need for Speed Cold Pursuit. That's a good one. I like that one. When will you test GTA Trilogy? Once it releases. I'll buy a copy of that one. Yeah. The thing that bothers me about the GTA Trilogy is that it's not on Steam, not even on the Epic Games Store. It's on the Rockstar warehouse thing. I don't know. I hate that. The Rockstar launcher. If we thought that the Epic Games Store launcher was the bare minimum, well, the Rockstar launcher is bare bones on itself. Need for Speed the Trilogy. Yeah, we need that one. From Underground all the way up to Carbon. Give me all that. Rockstar exclusive, yeah, no. Absolute garbage. Garbage launcher, the one from Rockstar. Every time I launch Red Dead 2, the Rockstar launcher installs on its own. But it's already installed. So yeah. It's a terrible launcher. It's bare bones. Need for Stutter HIT. Yeah, I remember that Need for Speed 2015 stutters a lot because it's online only. I remember that. It was issues connecting to the server. RX 580 already tested? No, I'm testing the 570 after this one, which should be kinda like the 580. I hope the GTA Trilogy has an option which allows you to use the old graphics. I don't think so. I mean, if that's the thing, they're probably not... they would have talked about it, in my opinion. What GPU would you recommend? 1660 Ti or save up for a 3060? If you can save up for a 3060, go 3060 all the way. You get a lot more VRAM, more performance. How much this game cost? Full price. Yeah, I know, ridiculous. To me at least it's ridiculous to pay full price, but I wanted to cover the game, so I gotta buy it. GTA San Andreas Remastered launch day on Game Pass for Xbox. Yeah, due to that I'm doing GTA San Andreas on Xbox on day one. After doing the PC, of course. And I thought the Ubisoft launcher was buggy. Yeah, no, the Rockstar launcher is a whole other league of launchers. Barebone launchers. Yeah, it's a new engine. That's probably why they're not going to put the old graphics toggle like on the Halo Master Chief Collection. This might help. In Modern Warfare, if you get the campaign menu, it only loads the share for the campaign mode. Okay, that's a good point. I forgot about that. Thanks for the heads up. I forgot about that option there. Need for Speed straight on the wall. That's a good one. If you play Far Cry 3, you already played them all. Yeah, although, I don't know. Some things are different. I don't like that they added health bars for the enemies. That kinda gets me out of the game. But you can turn them off. The thing is that Far Cry New Dawn, for example, that's not like Far Cry 3. That's very different. But I think Far Cry 4 and 5 are good improvements over Far Cry 3. Far Cry 6 seems like more of the same, but they tried to change some stuff, like the ammo type, the thing with the armor piercing rounds. Those are super OP. I put that on a pistol and I wreak havoc with all the enemies. So yeah, New Dawn and Primal are very different. I played Need for Speed the original on a 486, oh god. The game that pretended to be 3D, probably. Ah, no sabía, Shizu, eso es una buena cosa. Mirá qué bueno. God of War va a tener FSR. I really wish Far Cry 5-6 were 4-player co-op because that would be very fun. Maybe a little bit too chaotic. on 4-player. Almost every open world game after Far Cry 3 tries to be a Far Cry game. Yeah. What is shader compilation? You go past the shaders on your graphics card, so the game doesn't stutter. It has a load at the beginning, so you don't get stutters while playing the game. I highly prefer this over having stutter in the game. This is the first time you launch the game, so after you launch the game for the first time or a big update releases, you only need to get through this once. Since I'm switching GPUs, you need to redo the process all over again. But I'd rather have this over stutter a million times. Yo, Santiago, any hope for the GTX 970 users? Yeah, should be fine. I'm guessing it will be similar numbers to what I'm doing right now. So just lower those textures and you're good to go. We'll have Forza tests, yeah, on Tuesday. I know it's cracked, but I'm waiting for the Game Pass release. Yeah, the 970 should still be good. The thing is, keep that VRAM in check. Oh man, it takes forever. Come on! Load those shaders! Thanks for watching, Jaded Titan. I appreciate that. 1650 super better than 580. Depends on the game. If the game uses a lot of VRAM, the 580 tends to pull ahead. If it's an Unreal Engine 4 game, in general, the 1650 Super pulls ahead. So it depends on the game, on a game-to-game basis. Does this game have DLSS? It probably does. How do you like compiling shader simulator? I mean, I got used to it by playing Modern Warfare on multiple GPUs. And Warzone. Each time I've tested Warzone, it was like 10 minutes of waiting, like this. Just waiting. I sleep. You can do this. $59%. I sleep. I feel bad for your motherboard PCI Express slot. Don't worry, I take good care of it. I'm not too bad about it. I put some screws and it held together until now. Oh no, I missed legendary 1050 Ti performance. You can rewind and you'll find it. Look at that VRAM usage, 971 megabytes. Yeah, because it's a menu. It's crazy though, it's using a gigabyte of VRAM in the menu, and there are whole games that use less than a gigabyte, and it's an entire game. Yeah, the performance wasn't very legendary, but considering it's a 1050 Ti, yeah. 170 FPS en el menú, sabelo. Yeah, over 100 FPS in the menu, hell yeah. Now it's going faster, apparently. Come on, you got this. You got this. Can a 1660 Ti run Battlefield 5? Yeah, more than enough. I have a video on that, I think. Back when I had a 1660 Ti. When GPUs were cheap. And thank you so much, Crooks Gamer, for the 50 Indian rupees donation. Thank you so much, man. It's appreciated. He says, COD Vanguard or COD World War II? It depends. If you're playing campaign, probably COD World War II has a longer campaign than this, I think. So, I don't know. Gotta check that out. Hang on. How long to beat? In the meantime, I'll just browse the internet. World War II. So Call of Duty World War II. Let's see how long is the campaign for that one. So, Call of Duty Vanguard is 5.5 hours, apparently. Which makes sense. Those are the walkthroughs I saw on the internet were like that. Call of Duty World War II is 7 hours, so give or take should be a little bit longer on World War II. The difference is probably if you want to play multiplayer, there will be people playing on this one, which won't be on World War II. And this one has zombies as well. I don't remember if World War II had zombies as well. So, I don't know. I'll get World War II on a sale. It's kinda difficult to say. I played very little of Vanguard. Recent COD games have cut down on campaign a lot, maximum 5 hours. Well, let's be honest. Modern Warfare 2 had a 6-hour campaign or something like that, so It's been short for a while. World War II had zombies too? Okay. Call me crazy, but the best COD campaign for me was COD World at War. Could be. It was very interesting. At least there they tried to tell a meaningful story. I personally like the Cold War, the Black Ops Cold War campaign. That one was interesting, at least for me. It reminded me of the original Black Ops. That was an interesting one. It wasn't the best, but it was interesting. They should add dinosaurs instead of zombies, yeah. Imagine dinosaur warfare. Nah, the zombie mode is something I'm interested in. Hopefully it's fun. It's made by Treyarch. So Treyarch is doing the zombie mode for this one. Okay, shared compilation complete. Thank God, finally. My prayers were listened to. Okay, let's go back. I love the Japanese screaming banzai. I remember that. Jesus. I shouldn't be laughing about it, but I remember that. Dang it, the memories. Yeah, I want a Dino Crisis game. Okay. High settings in the bad performing level. It's into the 40s. So call me lazy, but I think I'll just put FSR on ultra quality and call it a day. Let's see. Yep, I'll do that. I'm lazy. Ultra quality for me looks okay. So 1080p. On quality we put custom. Textures on medium. Everything else on high. The LODs on standard. The rest on high. Screen space shadows on. Shadow map resolution on high. Sun shadow cascades on high. Cache sun shadows and spot shadows on. The spot cache size on low, so you don't kill your VRAM. Spot shadow quality on high. Particle lighting on high. Ambient occlusion on both. High ambient occlusion. Reflections on high. Ultra quality FSR and Filmic SMAA T2X. And we put Filmic strength on... Yeah, let's put it on the maximum. And that should do the job. You should be getting 60 frames. Like nobody's business. And this is the most demanding level so far. From the 2 levels that I played, this one runs significantly worse. So yeah, play it like this.
Take one, Jerry.
You'll get 60 frames.
Take the other. She's predictable.
Ok, that one was already dead. En el menú 170 FPS, porque no está pasando nada en el menú. O sea,
Door's locked.
tiene toda la lógica para mí. Somebody was asking me why the menu runs so well, because in the menu there's nothing happening, basically. Oh, hello there. I can blind fire. That's interesting. Give me that shotgun. I'm surprised that it isn't really hard to run. No, it's not. As long as your GPU is friendly with the X12, should be okay. I mean, the 1050 Ti was basically less than half of this in the performance side because it's not super DX12 friendly. So the 570 should also have no issues running this. Oh, that's a friendly. My bad. No, I haven't done the consoles yet, and I don't think I will. I don't want to buy the game twice. I'm good. I can skip Call of Duty on the consoles. Oh, someone behind me. There we go. GTX 1650 is also DX12 compatible, right? Yep, exactly. I'm probably doing that on a separate video though. The 1650, I mean. Oh, look at these. Dot sights in World War II. Already knew that from the beta, but I wanted to repeat it because it's cursed. Series S is better, I think. I think it should be pretty similar to this, honestly. It usually is like that. The multiplayer has no footstep sounds. Are you kidding me? Even CS 1.6 has that. That's a joke, right?
Jerry's are on that train.
Screw this! I'm going to the roof!
I need your 1650 videos. You forgot Guardians of the Galaxy. No, I didn't forget. I had other things to test.
What the bloody hell is he doing?
So yeah, it's okay. RX 590 or 1650 Super? The 590, probably. Depends on what games you're playing. But in general, the 590 should be pretty close. Some games is faster due to the extra video memory. Oh, sorry, friendly. So yeah, maybe the 590 if your GPU can handle it. Okay, whoa. Alright. I think I've seen enough of the campaign. So,
Getting close to the engine car.
yeah, I think I'm just jumping right into the multiplayer, which will run a little bit better. So yeah. Anyway, try dynamic 1440p FSR performance. FSR performance at 1440p will be like 720p. Why bother? I can do 60 frames already. I'm good. I'll do just 1440p too, for you guys to see, but kind of a waste, I would say. We have to be below 1080p on high settings. So 1440p on high, let's disable fidelity effects. Okay, so 1440p, high settings, no FSR. Because I don't think lowering the settings on this one makes a lot of sense if you go below medium. Okay, native 1440p is below 30 frames, which makes sense. I mean, I wasn't expecting much. Although at 1440p you can just enable FSR and you're good to go. You just do this. And you get 40 frames. So yeah. Yeah, for 60 frames, just stay on 1080p. If you want 1440p, go for medium, and you're good to go. So, 1080p. 1440p FSR is more like 1080p upscaled. See, I speak Spanish there. So, 1440p with ultra quality is close to 1080p. Yeah, a little bit over 1080p. So, in that case, just play on 1080p, and you're good. 1650 Super Native 1440p high equals cinematic. Hell yeah. Okay, multiplayer. Let's try that out. Se murió la gráfica. Sí, en 1440p. Sí, olvídate. And we're doing 1080p high with ultra quality FSR. So below 1080p, but still high settings. A little bit more blur. But that's about it. Vamos que vamos. Yeah, old console experience when you're playing at 1440p. Yeah, exactly. Wait for shaders to have better gameplay. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Takes forever though. The first time. But this is not the first time. Yo, Thunder. How's it going, man? Go, go, go. I suggest 900p medium to low for multiplayer for these cards. Now, this one should be okay on high settings with ultra quality FSR. It's close to 900p, but you get the slightly better settings. Medium settings is an improvement, yeah, but you still need to lower the resolution. 900p will be more for the 1050 Ti. I prefer 100 plus FPS in multiplayer. Well, if you have this card, you probably do not care much about that. You do not care. Well, you do not have a 144Hz display. Probably. Maybe I'm wrong. And hang on, I'm selling RAM. Yeah, here's the RAM I'm about to sell in this bag. Hopefully the buyer doesn't mind that I just put a small bag to it. So yeah, in a few minutes I'm going to have to leave, so don't worry. Will compile shaders again for the 570? Yep, it will. So yeah, and I also have to install the GPU drivers. So yeah, as you can see, on multiplayer we get even more frames. Less complexity going on, I'm guessing. So yeah, on multiplayer you're fine. It's so fast-paced. At least one kill. Yeah, it's over 60 on multiplayer. On multiplayer I think I can disable FSR actually. I can just do 1080p native. Yeah, I can do native, I think. So yeah, FSR off, completely disabled, reduced to atoms. Yeah, I can do that. So multiplayer, just disable FSR, and if you're playing the campaign, turn on FSR on ultra quality and you're good to go. Can you hear footsteps? I barely heard them when I was playing. No, I'm just hearing the shooting, which kind of makes sense, but still, if there are no footsteps, that's ridiculous. Yeah, no, I cannot hear my footsteps, actually.
You fellas make it look easy. Nice fight.
So yeah, FSR off for the multiplayer, and you're good. You're good to go. Okay. Play of the game. Is your monitor 4K 120? No, it's 4K 60. Oh, come on. Can I skip this? I don't care who had play of the game. Play of the game. Footsteps are DLC. Probably. Knowing Activision, probably. Buy 8K monitor. Nah, that's okay. Instead of buying an 8K monitor, I can get more GPUs. Even that is cheaper. Alright. Let's leave the lobby. We're now doing low settings at 1080p to see if we can get 100 FPS. So, on the presets are going to the lowest, but we're cranking up those textures to medium. And what else? Oh, and the fidelity effects on ultra quality. Let's try to get 100 FPS. So 1080p low. And FSR on ultra quality. So 100 FPS. Let's find out. 12K and 16K monitors soon. That has to be a joke. Even 4K over 50 inches screen size looks good. Why bother? Why go higher? I know I do not need that many pixels. Low settings 1080p 144, we'll see. That's why I enable FSR. We need the best of the best. 1 pixel per atom, exactly. Such a high fidelity, you cannot tell it's not real life. Oh, this is the map I played on the beta, actually, I think. Yep, this is it. Okay, over 100 FPS. So if you want to play at 100 FPS, you can do so. On low settings, with ultra quality FSR. You're still using your old 1080p Samsung TV. I mean, 1080p on a TV is fine. I'm usually not looking at my TV 2 inches away. So I usually like to just take the extra performance. I like 4K on televisions, but I still need that to be the standard in order to swap over. 8K 32-inch monitor and not use anti-aliasing. Yeah, no, I'd rather have a 1080p with anti-aliasing. I mean, 4K is nice and all, but I'd rather do 1800p even. Still looks good. But yours is 40-inch. What is 40-inch?
Enemy's got a
Step
glide
bro.
bomb.
What do you mean? So yeah, if you want 100 FPS, low settings, FSR ultra quality, and boom. You got that. So yeah, the multiplayer is just what you would expect. And yet another Call of Duty. Imagine how much the GPU will cost for 8K gaming. Yeah. We need next gen GPUs for that. Oh, that's not a person. There we go. I stole that kill. Really? Okay. Let's go upstairs. I love that I can see the entire map from here. TVs last for a while. Mine is a 4K 50-inch. That's a huge TV. Runs way better than the beta. Yeah, although I'm using FSR, so that means extra frames. Let's see if I can snipe people like this. Yeah, I see that they changed the scopes and stuff. Scopes are different. Okay, finally getting some kills. I can't even imagine the size of room for 8K gaming. Yeah, no. That's long ways off. I mean, we still need 4K to be standard. Come on. Oh, they got me. So if you want 100 FPS, you can do so. Is it me or the performance is much better than during the beta? Yeah, it seems to be a lot better. Come on, pop your head out. Oh, there we go. When will budget GPUs be for 4K gaming? In a long time, maybe 2-3 years. And then being generous. Okay, nobody wants to pop the head out. Oh, there you are. Okay, got him. Yeah, low settings looks okay. I agree. Got him. No creo que sea necesario, Leon. La próxima. Let's try again high settings. Super quickly. Without FSR. Oh, and the render resolution wasn't native. What's 66%? That's kind of weird. Oh, maybe that's due to FSR, right? Yep, it was due to FSR. Still. Okay. The render resolution changed a bit due to FSR. Gotcha. Let's do high settings without FSR. Oh, the VRAM usage. Ugh, stupid me. Hang on, I'll lower the textures. There we go. So high settings, no FSR. Yeah, I like when games do that. They change the render resolution or disable it when FSR is a thing. Okay, high settings without FSR. I think that there's something I forgot to lower though. Oh, I know what it is. What a weird sight for a shotgun. So, what was I doing? Oh yeah, the spot cache size, low. And some things are on ultra, not sure why. That's weird. Alright, that should do. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that fixed it.
The advantage.
The cache size for the spot shadows are super important.
We took the advantage.
Some pro frame rates out there. Hell yeah. Yeah, although it's still dropping some frames here and there. Maybe because I just changed the texture quality. Excited for GTA Trilogy? Yep. Especially for the controls. That's all I care about right now. Graphically looks okay. It's a little bit too colorful for my taste, but looks okay. Let's switch to AA1X. I think there's not such a thing on this one. Yeah, there's no 1X. You can just disable it. Although I don't think you can disable it, it's kind of broken. Oh, never mind. There you go. It doesn't seem to be working properly though. That option sometimes didn't work. Which GTA is your favorite? Good question. I don't know, man. San Andreas, maybe? I played a lot of Vice City back in the day, but San Andreas I think is the one that I put more hours into. Anyway. Let's swap to the 570. But before that, gotta delete the drivers and reinstall them. So one sec. GTA 4 was also good. Yeah, I always like the GTA games. That's the thing. I don't have a GTA game I dislike, really. But I would say my favorite will be San Andreas. So yeah. Waiting for release. Oh, you already preloaded the trilogy? Nice. I hope you enjoy it. GTA 4. Nico, this is Roman, your cousin. This is the mansion? Yeah, I remember those missions. Those were awesome. Only 22 gigs? Huh. For 3 games? Well, those are old games, so it kind of makes sense. Is the issue still there where it drops frame rates while shooting in close range? Yeah, it is. Although it's not as bad as before. It's a little bit better in that regard. The Ray Cat. Oh, just for San Andreas is 22 gigs. Oh, that's massive then. San Andreas was like what, 4 gigabytes on the PS2. Okay, time to swap GPUs. 1 second. $570. Let's go. All right, 4K textures, your entire hard drive. Yeah, true. I mean, 1080p textures, Warzone, that will be 1,000 gigabytes. 1 terabyte drive? No. That's not enough for Warzone. Will you be testing GTA Trilogy? Of course. If I test Call of Duty, GTA Trilogy has to be there. Todo bien, sí. ¿Y vos? Horus 570, Lego. Yeah, I have a Series S right here, although I'm not buying Call of Duty twice to test it on the consoles. Sorry, guys. Compelling shaders, 1 year remaining. Oh no, not again. Yeah, exactly. No, you, high-end gaming, you are. Roger Con... Whoa, that's a weird name. It's more like elevator theme. Yeah, basically. If you guys want to listen to that music, it's in the description. We're installing drivers right now for the 570. So yeah, let's see. Should be a few frames behind the 1650 Super. So I'm guessing a mix between medium and high with 1080p with FSR and ultra quality. Should do the job. So yeah. What is your main graphics card? A 1650 non-super. I use that for the live stream, for editing videos. So yeah. I leave the 1650 Super for the recordings, really. 900p? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe 900p is the best way on this one. Is Roger Rabbit, but Rabbit in Dutch? Oh, I see. Interesting. Will 1650 Super run a few more years? I don't know. I'll be here to test it, so no worries. Get a 3060 or above and I promise you... What? What do you promise me? I want to get a 3060, but too expensive. Test Battlefield 2042. We're going back later to that one, once it releases. I don't have high hopes for that one. It was pretty rough on the beta. What's your opinion on minimal setup does? Oh, what's the option? Oh, it doesn't install the overlays and all that stuff that I do not use. It only installs the drivers, the display options, and that's about it. Because I don't use the recording software that it includes. I only change the color gamut. Because my capture card on full RGB uses the correct colors. If I don't use full RGB, well, it will look too dark. Like this. So I need to go here and select full RGB. So the colors are now correct on my capture card, but that's about it. Since I don't use the FPS counters, the recording software, I just put minimal install. It's just something that I do. Anyway. Okay. Oh, and I'll check if there's any new drivers. I'm watching your underbolting video. Well, enjoy. Oh, there's no internet. Let's see it now. Oh, there's a new update. Hang on. I'm going to install the latest one. Won't take long. It's good that AMD added more options for driver installation. Yeah, it was pretty bare bones back then. Now, at least there are options, which is good. What is the difference with the Radeon XT models and the normal ones? The XT models are a little bit faster, but it shouldn't be a huge difference. In general, at least that's how it's been in my experience. I prefer same, but right now I rolled back to Windows 1809 and installed it without GUI. Without GUI? What is that? Now testing RX 570, cool. Yeah, 570 on the way. I'm installing the newest drivers. I want to be up to date. Yeah, the price difference. There you go. What is the biggest difference between the XT and the normal variants? The price. Yeah, I mean, for the performance, it's usually not worth the extra price, in general. Man, didn't your eyes hurt you? What do you mean? My eyes hurt me? No, my eyes are usually not violent. My eyes tend to just stay there and move around. I bought 574 for 75. What is 574? You mean a 570? Higher clock speeds and higher power requirements. Yeah, true. Aren't you bored? That's too much for you. Nah, I'm fine. I've been worse. I have 3 more streams to do today. Those won't be long though. I will be doing this on 2GB cards, then the zombie mode, and I'll be good. My health is fine. I don't stay here all day. Only half the day. The XT gives bragging rights. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's like having the TI card on the Nvidia side. Mate Energy never gets bored. Hell yeah. If I would know modern situation, I must buy, yeah, the 570. Yeah, nobody would have thought about that in the past. I was lucky. Yeah, FSR on God of War. Hell yeah, I'm excited for that. That will mean that the game will be easy to run on the older cards for me. Okay, let's launch the game. What is the time at your country? It's 4 p.m. in Uruguay. 4 p.m. And now we're going to have the shader compilation montage, so bear with me. It's going to take some time. Do you have Instagram? No, not anymore. I don't use Instagram. I got bored. It's 9 p.m. there. Yeah, it's pretty late. You should buy a 1650 or 3050 Ti. 1050 Ti is getting old. I have the 1650 Super for that. Will AMD FSR 2.0 launch? I don't know. But if they put 1.0 in the name, it's probably included. Is FSR getting more popular than DLSS in new titles? I don't know if more popular, but I mean, FSR is something that anyone could access. DLSS is locked on the RTX cards, so you cannot have a, I don't know, a GT 1030 and enable it. You need an RTX card. Which is funny because the RTX people are the ones that usually do not need a lower resolution. Unless they are doing 4K or something like that. Alright, so 570. Let me check if everything is in order. I'm compiling shaders, so patience. Okay, spot cache size on low. Both ambient occlusion, high. And yeah, everything is what it should be. So let's wait for the shaders to be compiled. So for that, I'm zooming in. Oh, hang on. My RAM buyer arrived. Give me 1 sec. Alright guys, I'm back. Everything went smoothly. Hopefully the RAM works once he puts it on his computer. You know how it goes. So as I was saying, yeah, I was selling RAM, some notebook RAM, since I had a broken laptop and well, he just arrived. I'm back. Here I am. Still compiling shaders. I'm not surprised. What RAM you sold? I sold a Sony DDR4 2666 MHz RAM. I think it was Crucial. Something like that. Hang on. I sold it on Facebook Marketplace. So I'm going to put that I sold it. There we go. It was 8 GB of RAM DDR4 Sony 2400 MHz Crucial. Yeah, that was it. It was Crucial. See what I did there? But man, it takes forever for this. Yes, I'm in Montevideo. Exactly. RAM is crucial. Yeah, it is. I have the same PC specs. Can I use a 550 power supply, 80 plus efficiency? Just make sure it's a reputable brand. And that it has at least, yeah, more than 20 amps on the 12 volts rail. You should be able to see that at the at the side of the power supply. Facebook Marketplace is underrated. I agree. I sold so much stuff in there. It's ridiculous. Ti is better. Well, in the case of the 1650, the Ti is only for laptops and the Super is only for desktops. So, also guys, huge question for you. While we wait, I have the GTX 1650 and the 1650 Super, and the 1650. I know it's slower. It's kind of a scam, really, because it was $10 cheaper, but it was like 20% slower. So which one would you rather see? The 1650 Super or the 1650 non-Super? The non-Super, by the way, doesn't have a 6-pin connector. It just goes right into the PCI Express slot. So yeah. Both 1650 Super, well, I mean, if you're watching this, you probably care about the 1650 Super, so I put a poll right there. The Super Pooper. I personally use the 1650, so I would love to see it in live streams. Yeah, the Super 1650 too close to 1050 Ti. Yeah, I agree. I agree about that. Yeah, the 1650 is way too close to the 1050 Ti. The thing is, it doesn't work for me to have both on this live stream because I need another graphics card to do the live stream itself. Non-Super is basically the same performance as 1050 Ti. Well, it depends. In some games it can be faster, especially the GDDR6 version. That one is a major improvement. But the Super is much faster. So I don't know. I have a 1050 Ti, so it doesn't change anything for me. That's a good one. Thanks for being honest. Yeah. Okay, so the 1650 is just to make videos. You know what I'm doing to do? The 1650 will be to make videos only with gameplay. No commentary, just my old videos. I'll record like 10 minutes, 15 minutes of gameplay, and boom, I upload it. To have something apart from live streams. Something else. Maybe buy a 3050 later for testing. That doesn't exist, only on laptops. But if it happens, of course, I'm getting one. So yeah. I have seen Forza Horizon 5 graphics option has upscaling. Is that FSR? I mean, Forza Horizon, already in Forza Horizon 4, there was a dynamic resolution option that worked pretty well, so I don't know if it's FSR, but if it isn't, it's fine. Usually the Forza devs are pretty good at dynamic resolution. If you have a 3090, what would you do? If I had a 3090, I would do way higher quality live streams. I would be able to remove the background, although now removing the background doesn't make sense to me. So I don't know what I would do with a 3090. Maybe render videos faster. Yeah, I would render videos faster. Playing games sometimes, but I rarely play games outside of YouTube nowadays, so it doesn't change much for me. It would be nice to have, but it would only render my videos faster. I actually like these streams even if I have a faster card. It's fun. Well, thanks for that, man. It's appreciated. I'm doing the live streams because I enjoy more doing live streams and just recording videos and uploading. It's kinda, I don't know, I like interacting with you guys. It's more interesting. The thing is, when there's a waiting time like this for shaders to compile, well, it takes forever. So those are the times where live streaming is a little bit off because I gotta wait in real time. Render games are mostly mining. No, I don't do mining. In Uruguay, doing mining is like bleeding money because it's too expensive to pay for electricity. Doesn't make sense. 4 gigs of VRAM is a problem. It's the minimum. It's fine. 4 gigabytes. As long as you can lower those textures, you're good. How about some browser games while we wait? I don't know if I can minimize the game while I'm compiling shaders, so I rather not take any risks. But maybe I can use my streaming PC for that, actually. Hang on. Let me see if I can do that. Okay, yeah, let's do that. I'll do a window capture of Chrome. Sorry, Firefox. While the game is compiling shaders, I'll be looking at some Firefox. The new screenshots of the GTA trilogy. Let's see. And before that though, there we go. Waiting for shader compilation. And I'll cut a piece of the window capture so you guys see that the shaders are compiling. There we go. Hopefully this is not garbage. So yeah, as I was saying, new screenshots of GTA trilogy. And I gotta say, San Andreas is looking pretty good. The one that kinda bothers me is Vice City. Vice City is... well, and GTA 3. I mean... I don't know, that phase doesn't give me a lot of hope. Okay, shader compilation complete. Never mind. We're back. That lasted long enough. Anyway, let's go. Yeah, compiling shaders is a new weather update.
Nazi Germany. The final push into the heart
Yeah, that was fast. Yeah, as soon as I do not pay attention,
under my command.
the shaders finish compiling. It's always perfect comedic timing, really. Super means super. Hell yeah.
Of Allied commandos thrown-
Will 1650 last till 2022? We'll find out soon enough, I guess.
This was meant to be our first and only mission.
I was expecting some Tetris gameplay. No, I'm too good at Tetris for that. Come on, finish loading. Okay. Alright. Not bad. Is 10 frames behind the 1650 Super, I think.
Hell of a world.
Let's see once we get our gun
Up for
on the
saving
screen.
it.
Okay, some stutter. That's not good. So yeah, it's behind the 1650 Super to the surprise of no one.
Showtime.
So yeah, have you played Unreal Tournament 3? Whoa, it's been a while since then. I did, but a long time ago. Okay. Yeah, well, I'll say medium settings. Medium settings with FSR. So let's put particles on medium. Medium to high. What else? Shadow map resolution. Whoa. Yeah, sometimes the game freezes. Not sure what that is. Something there doesn't give me any hope. The game froze. It crashed, right? Okay. Scan and repair. What? Scan and repair. In order to help our team understand the problem and improve the game, could you please describe what happened before the crash? I was playing the game and it crashed. Please help me. I'm a PC gamer and I PC game. Okay, that should help them. I love that the scan and report only tells you, hey, tell us what happened. Scan and repair. You did not repair anything. You just sent a log with my text. Some random text, because it doesn't matter what I write in that thing. Yeah, I'm so helpful. Game development was never the same. Call of Duty got fixed forever after my report. Oh no, now it's going to compile shaders again. Oh no, this is for the multiplayer. Never mind. Yeah, I sent that report. They don't care. I paid for the game. I have the right to send whatever I want. I'm PC game. I was PC gaming and my game crashed. Maybe the compiling didn't finish properly. No, it definitely finished. But sometimes when you have the shader cache shadows thing, the game crashes on AMD. It happened to me on Modern Warfare actually. But they fixed it with a patch. So yeah. Let's see. Let's see if the campaign... yeah, the campaign shaders are loaded. The thing is the multiplayer shaders are not loaded. So let's tweak the game here instead. So we're going to put it on medium. And if it crashes again, we're turning off the caches and shadows. So... particle lighting on medium. Ambient occlusion only on static objects. Screen space reflections on medium. SMA 8 T2X and ultra quality FSR. That should do. So medium to high. Okay, let's go. Wish me luck. RIP RX 570? Nah, it just crashed. It happens sometimes. What can you do? I miss a time when COD games are well optimized. Now the thing is, not that they were well optimized. Okay, and I forgot, this is ultra quality FSR, right? I think. Yeah, ultra quality. I forgot to add that to the status. So ultra quality FSR, and that should do the job. That should give you 1080p, well, below 1080p, but 60 frames, as you can see there.
Secure the train. We have a chance.
So yeah, it's not dead. But if it crashes again, I know what to turn off.
Who's going first?
No, Mac. You have a go. Everyone stay close.
I thought it was a bug and it was just a piece of cloth. Yeah, something is off with the volumetrics there. Look at the volumetrics just popping up in front of me. That's hilarious. You said tearing. Yeah, of course. I mean, V-Sync is off. There will be tearing. So yeah, not dead yet. Nowhere close.
I'll cover you from this boxcar.
Remember, I don't
Yeah,
want
those lights
They can't see
took
anything
forever
when
to
they're
load.
dead.
Although now it seems to be fixed. Grenade! Oh. Achievement complete. F. If you get a grenade to yourself, you get an achievement.
They can't see anything when they're dead.
Okay, perfect. Silent takedown. F's in the chat. I love that they are embracing the meme. Okay. Try without FSR? Sure. Sure, good sir. We're disabling FSR. Because why not? And... yeah, FSR off. As you can see, without FSR,
Doors locked.
it's over 50, so I think it's worth using FSR in this case, especially when volumetrics show up.
There's a
I
ledge.
mean, look at this.
Shimmy down it. Get inside.
If I look that way, it's mostly to the 50s. I'd rather use FSR personally. To keep it more consistently at 60. So yeah. At least that's what I would do in real life. It looks okay with FSR ultra quality. I heard FSR is jank at 1080p. I mean, it's blurry, don't get me wrong. But considering the performance improvement that you get, it's completely worth using, in my opinion. If you don't like it, lower the settings further, but
Save some for us, no.
I don't think it's necessary, considering the performance difference. FSR performance at 1080p? No. This is FSR ultra quality. This is not FSR performance. FSR performance is 540p, which is a big improvement on the performance. But at the same time, I don't know. You can see the blur. So yeah, we keep it on ultra quality from now on. I have 8 gigabytes of RAM. Can you run this game? With 8 gigabytes of RAM, I wouldn't trust it really. Call of Duty has been using more than 8 gigabytes for a few years now. So yeah, nowadays, I would say 8 gigabytes would be the absolute minimum, but you get stutter. So yeah. FSR, Nintendo Switch. Nah. You haven't played on a Switch then. Oh, the Switch would benefit a lot with FSR. If I have dual channel, you can give. If you have dual channels, you can give it a try. You mean the 8 gigabytes? Yeah, you can, but it will stutter. Can I do native 1080p low 60 FPS? I'm going to try it. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, I'm guessing without FSR on multiplayer it will be fine. On medium, I probably need low for 60s without FSR going on. I'm guessing. Although again, this level is the one that ran bad, at least for me. It was the most demanding at the moment. So yeah. Don't expect to open Discord and Chrome alongside with your game though. Yeah, especially with 8 gigabytes of RAM.
How many fucking Jerry's are on that train?
Screw this! I'm going to the roof!
Crouch in the truck!
Yeah, Discord eats quite a lot of RAM. Really? I never tried that. I never checked that out actually. I remember Chrome eating a lot of RAM. It's a meme already, but Discord, I thought it was a lightweight program. That's interesting.
Clear out the other train.
Hey, Novak! Look at the sweet LMG on that!
Okay, in the meantime, let's do no FSR, like you guys requested. No anti-aliasing. Okay, are we done? No ambient occlusion. Yeah, why is it doing that? It's kind of weird. Let me see if the cache spot shadows and the sun shadows do anything. On the NVIDIA cards it gave me more frames. On this one it doesn't seem to matter. So we keep them on for now. Shadow cascades on low, shadows on low, 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 low. Particle resolution. Oh, the particle resolution should give us a big boost. I forgot about this option. So maybe I can do high with particle resolution on low. Yeah, there we go. Let me tweak it a little bit further and I'll be right with you guys. So, medium screen space reflection, ambient occlusion, we keep it on. Then, this should be fine, this should be fine. All the shadows, we'll measure quality on medium. The draw distances shouldn't make a huge difference, really. The shader quality on low. Particle resolution, this one is very important, especially on this level. Because this level has a lot of, well, a lot of particles on the screen. Although, yeah, no, I changed my mind about draw distance. I don't like that it's flickering in the screen when I do this. Okay, in this level the draw distance does matter actually. Interesting. Okay. Let's call this mid-low. Which window you prefer for games? What do you mean window? You mean Windows? Windows 10, without a doubt. So yeah, medium to low settings, as you can see. Like this. And no FSR. So FSR disabled. And now you get upper 40s, low 50s in this part. It's going to improve in the next levels. So yeah, you can do this if you want to. Windows 8 is probably the worst one. No, Vista is the worst one. Windows 8, at least it's more lightweight. How blurry it looks at 1080p, it looks okay. It's fine. It looks like,
Getting close to the engine
I mean,
car.
it's not super sharp because
Of course they
it's
are.
clear that they are forcing what's the name of this? I always forget the name. The SMAA T2X. That seems to be on this one whether I like it or not. I tried to enable it and it doesn't show up. It says disabled. But sometimes I enable it, nothing changes visually. I think it's forced on. So yeah, it looks soft, but it's okay. I mean, this doesn't do anything. Yeah, it's not enabled. I don't know why the options menu not always does what I want. So yeah, I cannot trust it. Without the effects, contrast adaptive sharpening. Isn't it good? It's just sharpening. It's better than the normal sharpening of your screen, but it depends on the game. On this one, well, considering how soft it is, it's probably going to be fine. Let's try keeping that on. Let's see if it kills the performance. It doesn't seem to do much. Okay. It's a little bit sharp. Yeah, a little bit too sharp, I'd say. I'd say 30% makes more sense. Yeah, 30%. It looks like an over-sharpened image. Okay, this is fine. Okay, this improves a little bit. But it's not night and day. Let's leave it at that. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, it's always good to have sliders. Agreed. Yeah, it doesn't seem to affect performance like at all. Although personally, again, I would do medium settings with FSR on ultra quality. Personal preference. But it's good to have the option.
Let it rip, go back.
Sí, sí, gracias, Reis. Casi me lo creo de vuelta. No puedo creer que siempre caigo. It's funny because I don't know what I'm shooting at. I'm just waiting for the hit markers to show up. Okay, let's get out of here. Anybody else? Intel 12th gen CPUs does not support the Nuvo. Oh, nice. That means that less the Nuvo games are going to happen, I guess. What do I think? I think it will be good for games since it will make some games remove the Nuvo. But it's funny it doesn't support it. How ridiculous. So yeah, more games without the Nuvo. Yes, please.
I'm gonna flank it.
Yeah, VRAM usage is only 3 gigs. Yeah. This Call of Duty doesn't use a lot of VRAM, really.
The switch inside that bloody tank.
Holy shit, Riggs!
Oh, that was a beauty.
What else? Where are you? Oh, those are friendlies. Ugh, my bad. Is the CPU holding the GPU back? No. The CPU is doing basically nothing.
Novak, shoot the driver!
Oh yeah, the driver, of course. There we go.
The tracks are splitting! Jump!
Okay, the classic jump in slow motion. Oh, no slow motion. Okay, I'm surprised. It's good just because the Nuvo makes performance lower. Yeah, on CPU-bound scenarios in general. Can I try FSR on these settings? Why? Why would I? It still drops frames. You can do medium with FSR and get 60 frames, so why bother?
We've been properly shot at. Might the officer in charge tell us what the hell
Although
we're doing
again, in this rainy part,
That submarine base is our
it's
final
dropping
stop.
frames pretty low.
Once we're in, we move to
On the
secure
multiplayer
objectives.
and smaller maps, that shouldn't be an issue. Let me try something super quick. The level without guns. At least in the beginning, there's no guns. Gotta go, man. Past 3:30 AM here. Okay, Dark Master, thanks for being here.
To lead, you have to learn
I appreciate
when
that.
to lose men.
Okay. Let's see, this should be less demanding. The first level, it's kinda of a stress test. With all the particles and everything. And this one over here, the second mission. There's a forest, there is... well, I don't have a gun. But as you can see, performance is way better. Oh. Run. Run, run, run. Not sure if they're supposed to find me or not. I'm kinda confused. What power supply do you use? Everything is in the description. Which included 900 series GPU. I don't have that much money. Yeah, I cannot just run. Let's hide. Sí, Mr. Clorox, ya lo hice. Okay, they found me again? No. Okay.
Thunder!
Oh. Okay. Good shot. There we go, dead. Yeah, the CPU doesn't care. The CPU is like, oh, that's all you got? Ok. Gone, reduced to atoms. ¿Cómo va el juego en cuanto a rendimiento, Guzmán? Tanto tiempo. Va bien. O sea, pensé que iba a ir mucho peor, honestamente. Está ok. CPU can render a frame in 5 millisecond intervals, but the GPU is rendering them in 14. Yeah, the GPU is the bottleneck. But as you can see with these settings, we're good. Medium to low. On 1080p without FSR. So if you want to use FSR, you can use medium to high. But if you don't want FSR, well, this is the other option. Oh, those are enemies. They didn't even see me. Oh, no ammo. Yeah, another win for the 570. Oh, he crouched. Good one, sir. Okay. Anybody else? Oh. Okay, this part looks pretty good. This and the first level. Pretty good looking, not gonna lie. I'm enjoying this. What setting for 30 plus? High settings. And you're good to go. Maybe you can even do ultra. Let's try that. Let's try ultra settings. Because why not? Let's just balls to the wall. We only lowered those textures, so let's do ultra. Because if you're a PC gamer and you're not playing on ultra settings, well, you're doing something wrong. Okay. 1080p ultra, but whoa. But the textures are medium because, you know, VRAM limitation. And this level doesn't seem to be super demanding, like at all. Oh, I forgot dogs are one-hit kills. Multiplayer needs more CPU for netcode, of course, blah blah blah. Yeah, maybe. Depends on the multiplayer. So yeah, Ultra is okay. You can do over 30 frames. I'm guessing that the first level is going to be way more demanding. Not the dogs! Oh god, I feel so useless against the dogs. Yeah, on FSR I might do 60. We'll see. We'll see. Let me check something super quick though. We're doing the very first level super quick, and after that we're doing multiplayer. I had enough. I had enough for now.
We had recruited the 6 of us under my
Snoopy attack. Snoopy go attack. Oh, really? It crashed again. Dang it. Okay. Let's move directly to the multiplayer. Shizzle nizzle. That's funny. Yeah, the AI is pretty bad. But I'm playing on... Well, doesn't matter really. It's not like the AI will improve if I increase the difficulty past recruit. Now, if you don't have 16 GB of VRAM, you can't launch Chrome. What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, if you have the exact same configuration, should be okay for you. Although I wouldn't do Ultra. I'll maybe do High as a maximum. But I'm going to do Medium for the multiplayer. Medium should do the job. I was gone for an hour and I'm surprised that the stream is still going. Yeah, I'm doing a couple more streams. Maybe. Let's see the multiplayer. And after that, I'll finish the live stream because I have 3 more live streams to get to. So 1080p. We put it on medium. Render resolution on 100. Okay, particle resolution on low. Okay, I think I got it. Static objects. Reflections on medium. Yeah, we keep it fidelity effects, contrast adaptive sharpening, which is not super resolution, by the way. It's just sharpening. 90% VRAM usage. Target. So yeah, no FSR, 1080p medium, medium to high. Let's call it like that. And let's jump into multiplayer. Multiplayer seems to be way less demanding, which makes sense. It's smaller maps. But I gotta wait for the shaders once again. Yeah, Ultra is not worth it in my opinion. Maybe someday AI will be data center based with more intelligence choice prediction. Ugh. Those words. Maybe or maybe not. I mean, at this point, to me, it doesn't matter much, because even Metal Gear Solid 3 had better AI. Ultra for recording and screenshots. Not even for recording. Ultra because we can. We need a reason to buy expensive GPUs. Yes, no one plays competitive games on Ultra. Well, some people probably do. Don't rule it out. I know people that play on Ultra because they can, on competitive titles. Yeah, she looks better than in the beta, without a doubt. Yeah, they improved that. In that front, I agree. Yeah, over the beta, this is better. They also changed the way that the scopes look and the red dot sights. Now they look a little bit smaller, so they don't take half of the screen. That's a good improvement, in my book. So yeah, I'm glad that they at least improved that part of the game, but still it feels like a game I played a million years ago already. Ultra is the apple of gaming, the fruit of gaming. Yeah, maybe. It's more like a buzzword right now. You like the new scopes? Good. Yeah, they did a good job. 3 streams and a job interview. I already went through it. It seems that it was fine. I'm very confident that I'll get the job. And if I get the job, I'll be able to buy more GPUs. Yeah. But I'll have 2 jobs, so wish me luck. If I get the job, well, I won't sleep for a while. You're not interested in scripted games anymore? Well, I'm the opposite. I'm interested in scripted games because everything is multiplayer nowadays. Or open world, do whatever you want. I don't like that. I'm bored. I rather have a linear path nowadays. Maybe because I'm old. I'm 25, 26. I'm getting to 26. Maybe that's why. I don't know. When a developer says, oh yeah, it's open world, you can do whatever you want, I'm like, but I'm bored of that. Everyone tries to do that. I mean, if it's done right, I'm into it. So yeah, does having a YouTube channel help with your resume? Not really. People don't usually care. I use my YouTube channel more like, okay, I can speak English. That's what I do. Since in my country we speak Spanish, and I don't have an exam that says, oh, you have a proficiency in English. I only have a basic certificate. I use my YouTube channel to say, hey, I can speak English. But there's not much use to it other than that. Yeah, I'm old. 26, 27 is old for me. I'm too old. Oh, no. I need to retire. Open world games with got no guarantees for freedom. Yeah. I mean, you can have an open world game, and if it's empty, who cares if it's open world? You're almost 27. Oh no, you're old. What job did you apply for? PC technician. I'm pretty good at that. Repairing computers. I'm going to be a terrible player and play with the shotgun, okay? If you guys don't mind, I'll shotgun my way through it. Yeah, I like that the sights are way smaller. That's a good improvement. Although I love that the sight is the same as an anti-air gun. I mean, come on. This is an anti-air gun sight.
Closing with Baker.
That's such a weird choice. I'm 21 and feel old. There is no hope for me. Don't worry. When I was 21, I felt old as well. I was like, oh man, I gotta get a job. Dang it. RX 570 60 frames king. I mean, if you tweak the game correctly, although I think the sharpening... Yeah, this is not the sharpening. This is the sun shadow quality. Let me fix that. The sun shadows. Sun shadow quality. Okay, the spot shadows on high. Sun shadow cascade is on high. What else do you want, game? Yeah, it still looks super blurry. Super blurry. Super grainy shadows. Maybe it's the fidelity effects. Adaptive sharpening? No, it's not. Huh. That's weird. I don't get that. The shadow cascades are on high. Okay, whatever. Let's keep it like this. Yeah, film grain, thank you. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, they are grainy AF. Yeah, that shadow was a bunch of dots, without a doubt, yeah. Something didn't look good there. Although, that's on levels at its daytime. I don't know why it's so jaggy looking. That's a lot of jaggies, this level. Even on the reflections of the gun. Let me see if my resolution is correct. Yeah, it's 1080p. 100% resolution. Let's see. SMAA T2X. Okay. Yeah, maybe it was the SMAA. I don't know what I did, but I fixed the aliasing. Not sure what happened there. PS3 had better than that. Well, it depends. I mean, they do shadows differently, I think. Oh, I'm dead. Wrecked. Reduced to atoms. I still can't believe they got GTA 5 running on the PS3. I mean, they've been working on that for a while. And it's Rockstar. I mean, Rockstar, it's one of the big ones.
Baker is ours.
I'm doing fine. What about you, Andrea? Whoa.
Incoming grenade!
Grenade. Come on. Pop your heads out. Oh, that's a friendly. So COD have fatalities now. Yeah, it's been a while. I think since Modern Warfare 2019 they had those takedowns.
Capturing Able. Allied glide
Okay.
bomber on the way.
Okay, I'm finding nobody.
Recon airborne. Eyes up. Round is ending.
Where is everyone? Yeah, GTA 5 will also be on PS6, without a doubt, yeah. The Ultra Remastered Classic Edition,
Securing Charlie. Friendly.
with a
sending
bonus
bomb.
$5 of GTA Online.
They're taking Able. Recon sweeping the sector.
Rockstar locking GTA 5 to 60 in next-gen console behind
Total
remastered.
domination. Push back.
What do you mean? Is it still 60 frames, not 120? There goes one. He has to be up here.
Recon airborne. Eyes up.
What goes
Okay,
around
there we go.
comes around.
Current version cap at 1080p 30. Oh, makes sense. I get it. On PS4 and Xbox One it was 30 frames and is running through backwards compatibility. Gotcha.
The
Makes
world is
sense.
spinning.
Makes sense, but at the same time it makes people wait. They could just unlock the frame rate for the next gen consoles and call it a day. Oh, that was an enemy. Okay. Oh, he's behind me. Anyway, so guys, that's it for now. In a few minutes I'm going to be doing this same test, but on 2GB GPUs, which I think will be interesting. This game doesn't seem to be using a lot of VRAM, like the other Call of Duty titles. So it will be interesting to see if the 2GB cards can actually get even 30 frames. I'm guessing it will be fine, but we gotta check that out. So in around an hour or something like that, we'll be checking that out. It'll take a while to compile those shaders, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. It's been almost 3 hours, so I'll take a break of around an hour.
Glide bomber is
So I'll see you in around 60 minutes, I'm guessing. I'm going to schedule my next live stream, which will be again on the 1052 gigs on the 750 Ti, under 1030. So I hope you enjoy. It will be in around an hour again. So 4:48, 5. Yeah, it's 6 p.m. of my time, which is not 6 p.m. in your time. Okay, there we go. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys, thanks for watching. Love you all. See you later. Thank you. Bye bye. Let's take a break.